And I know a lot of, as most
Good
fans know,
call.
it was shot under the repetition. Uh,
Right.
and I know some of the some actors like they it wasn't until one of the Jasons showed up on the set. They're like, "Oh, this is what this this
Well,
is." Yeah,
they had told me ahead of time.
yeah.
They called me, and I knew again, it didn't mean a whole lot to me because I hadn't seen the others until I got the role. But yeah, they told me everything. I had to sign an NDA that
Mm.
I wouldn't reveal anything. I knew the story, I knew the plot, I knew the ending, you know. So, well, by the
And
time Jason showed up on set, I was running and screaming. So, yeah,
yeah.
you're already in it. You're already yeah, into the thick. yeah. And the interesting thing is when Tom Morga, who played Jason, and I were embroiled in our scenes, which was weeks and weeks of physical running, screaming, chainsaws, all that stuff. We never spoke to each other, which was very smart. He stayed away from me. We had no relationship whatsoever, which was a little unnerving as a
Wow.
theater actress. Yeah, I came from New York theater, and you kind of, you create with each other, and but this was different. I never spoke to John Shepard, who played Tommy, and I never spoke to Tom Morga.
So that friction added to the realism of the separation sort of thing with the
Yes,
characters.
that was good that he wasn't really an actor, he's a stunt guy, but he knew enough to create that persona and stay away from me. So we would be embroiled, real tight stuff for weeks. And sometimes it was he and I alone with the director and the crew working 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning. So you would have this kind of connection, an intense connection, because you're going through all this in with the rain. But whenever the director yelled cut, Tom would just walk away from me and I'd be standing there alone. Only at one point, I'm telling things ahead of time because I'm not letting you ask me, but there was one scene where he's chasing me and I run and fall and I'm crawling. When we finished that, he came over to me and said, "Are you okay?" It's the first time he spoke to me 2 months in.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
wow, that long, 2 months, because that's like you said, you come from a theater background. I mean, it's very intimate, all the ins and outs, all the idiosyncrasies. To have
Yeah.
that separation on there must have been like quite
Yeah.
a departure.
But it was so grueling, and it was he and I alone that I think it moved him to come over and say, "Are you okay?" Because he really wasn't. That's how grueling it was. And he was surprised that I was okay.